Welcome back. Till now we have studied the variables, how to declare it or how to initialize it, and how to put it in output. How we can find out the type of the variable that we are using, and we have studied how to use formatted print to actually print the whole thing as a string literal. So we have some other things, other primitive things in a programming language like let's see, the first thing that comes into mind is operators, right? Okay, so let's say we take a value a equal 3.5. Let's print the type of the value. Okay, type of a, let's see, it should be a float. So yeah, the class is float. So let's see what kind of operations we can do in Python. We can use a plus one, shift alter down arrow, 1 2 3 4 5 6. We will see six operations, sorry. For Mac OS, the shortcut to uh, duplicate a line is shift option down arrow. I think it's shift alter down arrow in Windows. I'm not entirely sure. You can look it up. That's how I copied my same line six times. ওকে, এরপর সো এখন একটু ট্রেস করি, ঠিক আছে, কোনটা কি ভ্যালু হবে। এ প্লাস ওয়ানের ভ্যালু হবে ওয়াট 4.5, 3.5 এর সাথে 1 যোগ করলে 4.5 হবে। যদি এখানে আমি 2 মাইনাস করি, এটা 2, এটা সাপোজ 5। ওকে, 2 মাইনাস করলে 4.5 থেকে 2 মাইনাস করলে 2.5 হয়। 2.5কে যদি আমি হচ্ছে 2 দিয়ে গুণ করি, দ্যাট শুড বি 5.0। যদি 2 দিয়ে ভাগ করি, দ্যাট শুড বি 2.5। যদি স্কোয়ার করি, দ্যাট শুড বি 6.25 বিকজ 2.5 to the power 2 is equal to 6.25. So this double star means to the power, and a single star means multiplication. Okay, and the last one is modulus operator. Most of you are familiar with it because you all have already studied C. So if I modulo 6.25 with 5, I'll get 1.25. Okay, let's print the final value. Let's see if it is what we are expecting. So yeah, 1.25. Okay, so this was an integer of this is the arithmetic operation, right? We can do arithmetic operation on integer, float, double, or these type of variables. A caution is there is nothing called double in Python. Everything is like handled as float or double precision float. So let's see, let's take a code block. Let's take a variable s and insert suppose hydra and that. So this s is a string variable. So if you remember how we studied string functions in C or string arithmetic, so suppose if I plus hail with s, or we can do it the other way around. Let's say hail plus s. What will it do? It will do a concatenation operation, string concatenation operation. So if I print s now, it'll give me hail, then a space, then hydra, right? Hail, then a space, and hydra. That's why I needed to add an extra space here. If I did not use that blank space, it would have printed hail hydra altogether, right? Or concatenated both in the same string without the blank space. So you have to add a blank space manually. Suppose we want to multiply s equal to s into 3. So what will happen? It'll just concatenate s 3 times serially. So if it was hail hydra, then it'll print hail hydra again, and then it'll print hail hydra if I'm not wrong. Let's see, print s. Yeah, see, so The reason is for the first time, like s equals to s into 3. So it's basically concatenate three portions of s together. It's kind of like similar to if I did s equal to s plus s plus s. Okay, so one s, Hail Hydra, then another s, Hail Hydra, then another s, Hail Hydra. So if I wanted an extra blank space here, basically what I had to do is I had to just single quotation this. So if I run this, then I would have, okay, so let's just comment this out. This is unnecessarily printing shit. So Hail Hydra, then because now my whole string is um, Hail Hydra and then another space. So my whole string is like this with an extra space. So it's gonna print Hail Hydra space, then Hail Hydra space, then Hail Hydra space. So basically when we are using strings or actually making things readable as sample inputs or outputs, we have to keep track of these kind of blank spaces. Not necessarily important for our code or computational use cases, but definitely useful if you are trying to make it readable, because if you don't add this blank space, then it's gonna not gonna be the same, right? It's gonna be kind of weird. Hail Hydra, then another hail, it's gonna start right after the first string finishes, the first part of the string, not the string. Okay, so let's move on to another topic. Let's say typecasting, but before that I'm gonna end this video for